Hey y'all, how you doing? Come on tonight to chit chat and share my little thrift haul with y'all. So as someone gets in here, we'll get started. So in the meantime, how in the world y'all doing? Oh, my hair looks so fried. I had a pretty good day today. Went to see my mom and dad. They're doing good. I had to go get Daddy a mask for the nebulizer because he says he couldn't breathe. He don't breathe, he breathes. Hi, whoever's in here. How are you doing? I've got two. Who do we have? Who do we have? I've got three. Let's see if I can get this stupid thing to come up to where I can see actual content. Hey, Farmall Fanatic. I can't see who's above you. Get this computer going. Maybe I can see what's going on then. Just got your Domino's pizza delivered. Oh, that's nice. Did you bring me a piece? I actually cheated tonight and bought Subway. I got Italian, bought Subway. The Italian BMTs. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Victorian Edge. I got a few goodies from Goodwill today. There's my Tina. How you doing, darling? I'm trying to look at y'all, but I'm trying to look down to where I can see what y'all write. I got a few goodies today. Y'all wanted me to do some outside projects. So I found this at Goodwill. And I think I'm going to attempt to make a bird feeder. I got two of them. I gave 50 cents a piece, 50 cents a cup, 50 cents for the saucer. And I'm trying to row. Your name is Roe, right? Or am I getting you confused with someone else? Thank you. Then, all right, I got it right. I'll learn one of these days, darling. Well, I ended up getting two of them. And I'm sorry I'm going to be making a racket. I know a lot of people don't like the wrinkling of the paper because I don't. Hey, Judy. But I ended up with two of those. And I believe I'm going to make bird feeders out of them. Because I like a little bit of Victorian myself. With some French country thrown in. And a little bit of everything else thrown in. I'm all over the board. Then, I'm trying to get ready for this challenge that we have, y'all. But I'm not going to go crazy and buy a bunch of crap that I won't use. And if y'all want to join in the challenge, on the tablescape challenge, don't go overboard. Please. If you have it, that's fine and dandy. But if you don't have it, that's fine and dandy too. Just try to do a formal table with the best that you got. Because this girl, y'all know me, there ain't nothing formal about me. My mama tried to raise a lady, but I was kind of a pain in the rear. But I did find these at Goodwill. They're salt and pepper shakers. And they're metal. And they are heavy as the dickens. Not only can I use them for salt and pepper, but I can use them for weights. You know, they might make a pretty good club too. But they're metal. Am I buffering? Well, not only that, they'd make a pretty darn good club. I mean, you could warp somebody on the head real good with that. They get out of line, you just bop. They'll get in line right quick. So. Hey, you gotta have fun. You got to have fun. And like I said, home defense, that's right. That's a prepper material right there. It's home defense. Assault with a deadly weapon, that's right. What'd she hit you with, a salt shaker? But I found this. I thought it was really cute. And it's not fancy. It has little ridges, but this is about as fancy as my table setting's gonna get, y'all. And I only bought a service for 2 because, are you kidding? There ain't no way. My kids, this will just be a me and hubby thing. If there's ever a formal thing, it'll just be me and hubby. Because my kids are like bulls in china closets. Every glass plate I've had, they've broke because they hate doing dishes. So we either eat off of plastic or paper. So just a little heads up, most of my tablescapes that y'all see that I'll be doing, except for the very first one, will be using paper plates. And they're just as, actually they're probably prettier than the formal one. But I found these. They have a gold rim on them. I think they charged me $1 a piece, and I got 2 of them. I love paper. I'm going to tell you what. Oh, crap. I don't know what I did. But I did it. Oh, I paused my video on my part. Thinking on it, no doubt. But anyway, I would rather scrub toilets all day in high heel shoes as wash dishes. I hate doing dishes with a purple frickin' passion. I think it's because when I was growing up, if I got in trouble, after I got my rear busted, my punishment was doing all the dishes. So I consider doing dishes a punishment. I'm going to have to find... Cat, please don't knock that off. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you what. And you don't have to worry about finding a place really to store them, because if you've got a gallon size bag and you want to save them for next year, if you're not using them for actual food, if you're just using them for decoration, I mean, come on. It's a lot easier to store paper plates than it is glass. Anyway, I got 2 of those. And like I said, the first one will be the only one that actually has glass. Maybe, well, the second one might. Because I did, oh, and I got one of these so we could do some of those up there. I found it at Goodwill. It's a little scarred up, but you know what? It'll work for demonstration purposes, you know. I only had to pay $0.25 for it. Hey RJ, how are you, honey? And I almost dropped that. I didn't wrap that one too good. Anyway, I did kind of splurge a little bit. Well, I'm doing a collaboration with the girl. It's an open invite, so if y'all want to join. The first tape is 7 days of tablescapes, okay? Which to me that's kind of a lot, but this is why I'm saying do it cheap. Paper plate it, people. Paper plate it. The first day is a formal table. And then after that, you just start changing it up a little bit at a time. It's going good, John and Amber. How are y'all? But I'm going to show you something I fell in love with. And I did have to get them. They only cost me 50 cents. But those were pretty. So I may have two table settings for 2 that is actually glass plates. Rest will be is starting the hey Jana, is starting the 15th or the 16th, honey. Let me look and find out for sure. I want to say the 15th. It's Monday. Whatever Monday is. It starts Monday, and there's 7 days of tablescapes. But I'm only doing tablescapes for 2. And there's the second one. And, oh, this is my bowl that goes to the white. Oh, that's a saucer that goes to the white. And like I said, I'm sorry about crinkling paper. I'll try to get it out of the ears of the mic. And, oh, that's another bowl, saucer, and salad plate of the white with the gold trim. We ain't gonna unwrap it, okay? Because y'all know what they look like. And, oh, I got these for my stove. Because I like using fresh ground salt and pepper. Where? Oh, yeah. There it is. That's my other cup. I've done showed y'all the cups. And I got these little things right here. Ain't they cute? To go with those little square plates with the or with the black flowers. But that's my haul, y'all. That's all I got. But what we're doing is we're doing tablescapes for 7 days. Yeah, and post a video every day. But listen here. You don't have to do 7 days, okay? You don't have to do 7 days. If you can only do 1 day, that's fine. I'm easygoing. I wasn't the one that come up with those rules. So, to me, dang, 7 days of them is a little hard. But if you want me to, I will show you, I'll show you what I'm going to be using. If you want me to show you. Because I'm telling you, I didn't go all out. I spent maybe $8. Maybe. Because there's no sense in me having a bunch of stuff that I won't use. Oh, you want to be surprised? All right, I'll surprise you. Amber, honey, you can do paper plates. They have some of the most beautiful paper plates now that I've ever seen. And I don't know about y'all, but I get bored very easily with the same stuff. I get tired of the same colors. So why should I have an 85-piece set of something that in a few months I may be tired of? And Lord knows, I can't afford to go out and buy new stuff all the time. Like I said, let me rephrase it. I spent $22 today, total. But these were the most expensive things I got. And they were $6 for the set. But these are more or less timeless. And like I said, they'd be a good weapon. But most of my stuff, Amber, is going to be paper plates. Yeah, I'm going to use my chargers. I have chargers. But when you see what you can do with paper plates and a charger, you'll be surprised. It looks beautiful. And I do have wine glasses, but the only reason I have wine glasses is because a couple of weeks ago I happened to be at Goodwill and it was half price day. And I gave 50 cents a piece for them. I'm not sure what I'll ever use wine glasses for, but if my other glasses get broke, I guess I got wine glasses I can drink out of. because like I said, there is nothing about me formal. When they when she said the first table had to be formal, I was like, I don't have any matching plates. All my stuff got broke. What am I supposed to do? I was freaking out, and then I decided today I'm not going to freak out. Exactly. That's what I'm doing. Honey, you can have a gorgeous table. Absolutely freaking gorgeous. Trust me. I've already got some of the videos done. Absolutely stunning. That you might have $1.50 wrapped up in. But you look at it this way, you can always use paper plates. There's always a birthday, there's always Christmas, there's always Thanksgiving. There's always something that, or you have company come over, you can pull out paper plates. Paper plated up. Dollar Tree also has the little wine glasses, champagne glasses, and everything else too for $1. They're plastic, but who cares? Mine, I do have ruins. They come from Goodwill. But like I said, the only formal table I'm doing is for me and hubby. So my formal table is going to be a table for two. Matter of fact, all my tables are going to be a table for two. But with the paper products they have nowadays, you can have a stunning table. I mean, a package of what? Hold on a minute. I'll tell you in just a second. All right, at Dollar Tree, a package of 18 plates costs you $1. Well, can I say it's cleaner than it was? She kind of got out of it because she had to go help her. All right. This is going to sound so redneck, y'all. My daughter is actually my great niece, okay? My nephew got out of the joint long enough to knock a girl up, get her pregnant, and got put back in the joint. So we ended up with the baby. We've had Kate since she's 4 days old. So my sister is actually her grandmother. I'm telling you, this sounds redneck. So I'm her mama aunt or aunt mama. But my sister's husband, what is today? Today's Friday. Wednesday evening, or no, Wednesday morning, or was it Thursday morning? Wednesday morning. He fell, landed on top of a cement, you know, the cement urns that you plant flowers in out in the yard, and broke his hip. It just snapped the ball right off of his hip. So her grandmother called, which is my sister, wanted to know if uh, if Kate could come help her with Papa today. So Kate has went to babysit Papa. Oh yeah, honey. Yeah, they do. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna show you something. These are the plain white paper plates, and they're thick. Like I said, baby, I'm rednecking it up. My first one will be glass, but I have 6. My first 2 will be glass, okay? I think. Crap, I don't remember. But 4 or 5 different place deals will be made out of paper plates. Well, if you find something, send something my way. Heck yeah, I'm gonna redneck it up. But you look at, you get that big of a stack of plates for $1. That's several days I don't have to do dishes. I know that sounds horrible, but like I said, I would rather scrub toilets all day in high heel shoes as do dishes. But anyway, yeah. But I figured the white, well, it's not really china. I don't know what that is. Heck, it may be a pottery. I don't know, but it's kind of made like a china. It says it's microwave safe, dishwasher safe, and freezer safe, and it's made in China. So if it's made in China, by golly, it's China, right? So, but to me, this is, kind of a timeless piece. The black and white, I was like, oh wow. You know, when I seen those little square plates that had the black flowers on them, I was like, oh yeah. Well, I'm a redneck. I don't know if you call me a redneck or a hillbilly. Well, I wouldn't be a hillbilly because I don't live on a hill. I live in a valley. So what about, would I be a valley billy or a valley doe? Don't know what I'd be. But anyway, like I said, don't stress yourself because I was stressing. I was stressing. I was stressing. Little angry Asian. Well, we was talking one day, and I told my husband, I said, something about Cherokee and Choctaw. This is when we was dating. He looked at me and he said, "Hey Tim, I remembered your name." He said, "Cherokee." He said, "Cherokee and Choctaw my ass." He said, "You're either Apache or Sioux as mad as you get." Hey, Tina's from North Carolina too. But anyway, like don't stress yourselves. Hey Vance, how are you, hun? But don't, if you're gonna do the challenge, don't stress yourself, please. I want you to have fun, and you can't have fun if you're stressing. I was stressing, and then I said, to heck with it. I ain't stressing over this. It's just a stupid challenge. So, because I was thinking, well, where am I going to put all these stupid plates? I can't afford to go out and buy all these different dishes. And then I happened to walk into Dollar Tree and I was like, but I can afford those dishes and not have to wash them. But, Mr. Tim, what are you up to tonight, darling? Country girl, which is Tina. Tina. Tim is, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Dane or whatever. Well, UFO builder would be easier to say. But Tim's a lot easier than that. But yeah, for the ones that want to join the challenge, I know that's talking about appetizer spoons or spoons and forks and all the 9 yards. Because I'm going to show you something. As Fire Marshal Bill says, let me show you something. Well, maybe I won't show you something. I lost my papers. You want to say hi? Hi, Bubba, come on. You want to say hi? Oh, you knocked my can over. You want to say hi, Blue? This is my little boy. Him so little. Him such a little boy. Oh, him so little. I don't drink it very often, honey. Matter of fact, this is probably my first soda in 2 months. But he's half Dane and half Mastiff. He weighs probably 165, 170 right now. He lost a lot of weight. It don't like there was so much weight. Okay, Blue. Go lay down, Bubba. I love you too. But I'm gonna let y'all know. I gotta let him out to potty. But any any open invite I do, don't stress yourself, because my rules is just, if I had my way, there wouldn't be no rules. Do what you want. Do what you want to have fun. I gotta let the dogs out. They want to go potty. I'll be right back. Watch it, Bear. You almost got Bubba. Well, it is probably 40 something degrees here tonight. It was beautiful here today. I think it's supposed to get down in the 30s. Oh, let me make sure they ain't barking at goats. Get up here. Come on. My goats didn't want to go in the barn tonight, so anyway. I've got to wait till they decide to go into the barn and go lock them up. They're being hateful tonight. In Juneau, Alaska, oh, well, thank you. Which video? The ones where I had to spat Tig back across the road? She's my little rebel. I thought I had a good video. Oh, yes, I have goats. I thought I had a good video. I set my camera up, did my morning routine. Anyway, I turned because there's all this noise and ruckus going on, okay? So I turned my camera to where it would get what the noise and ruckus was. And I went ahead and continued to walk back and forth, filling up the water trough, or kiddie pool. Well, the goats quit. So I got my phone, went to come in the house. That phone shut off right as I turned it to see the goats no playing. I was like, really? I had run out of memory. So now I'm going to have to try to catch them being goofy again. But you know that little, hey, Davita. How are you, honey? You know that little, the little barn I had made out of the hay bale ring, the half of the hay bale ring? They were running over the top of it. I mean, making the god awfulest noise you ever seen. But there's a running, a bouncing off, and playing King of the Mountain. And I just knew I had that on video. Nope, I didn't. That broke my heart. But I will get them for y'all. But what cracks me up is when they run and they go up it and they decide they're going to jump off of it and they start twisting and turning and kicking and bucking in the air. Now, that is hilarious. My luck, I'll never be able to catch it. Why? Because it's funny. So, Miss DeVita, what have you done today? I ran around town. I wish that blame gnat would leave me alone. I'm from Oklahoma. I'm an Okie. Well, you know what? That's how my dogs do, and my husband. And if it's got to the point now, if they're not both snoring, I can't sleep. But if they don't have their little melody going now, I can't sleep. I seen when I got home, I seen you had a live, but you was already off by the time I got in. And I thought, well, I'll go watch it after a while. Oh, you started decorating with your lemon goodies. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. It's a beautiful place. You ever make it this way, give me a holler. I'll put you up in my cabin. Well, it'd be a hard decision for me if they asked me to choose between my husband or my dog. I love my husband, but my dog don't talk back. Good night, Vance. You take care, honey. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm gonna have to move stuff out of my way, or I'm gonna end up knocking stuff off and breaking it. Oh, are you leaving already, Davita? Hey, Brian, what are you up to, darling? Where are you at now? What did I go into town for? Well, I went to Goodwill. I got some pretty things. I got some things for an open collab that we've got coming up. So I got these that I'm gonna try to make bird feeders out of. I got me some plates to do my open invite uh, formal table. I'm afraid if I start reaching over there, I'm gonna knock everything off. So anyway, here's one of the cups, and I got matching plates for it. Good night, Tim. You take care, sweetheart. I am good. I thought you was already driving. I got me these from my kitchen. I found these. They're not only salt and pepper shakers, but they're metal. They make good weights. And they also make good head knockers. These are triple purpose. Salt and pepper, weights, and head knockers. I got Some little plates like that. Little bowl like that. And I got the matching dinner plates. But these are what I fell in love with. I thought these were pretty. But I only got a service of 2 on each thing because if I get more than that, my kids are going to break it. Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to tell you what, our Goodwill store, you have to catch it on sale days. If not, you can't afford nothing. Because some of their stuff they want new prices for. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I gotta get your stuff sent to you now that I know you're home. I was waiting till you called me or sent me a message saying, "Hey, I'm home," and then I was gonna mail your stuff out to you. So how long will you be home? That kit stays in my purse. I hate this lag. I hate the lag. Wes had a live stream. I missed it. Hey, Chipper. Live stream. He's still alive, right? Three more days. I'm going. Oh, okay. Okay. So there will be somebody there to get it. So, well, how's he doing, Wes? How's he doing, Wes? How's he doing, Frank and Chipper? At least I ain't got to worry about him being ate by a blame gator now. Tell you what, that man. Oh, well, they're doing great then. Oh, I'm glad I didn't go if it was a drunken live stream. I don't know. Wes might be pretty funny if he's drunk. He's pretty funny when he's sober. Well, well, he's hilarious when he's sober. Oh shoot. Well, did Miss West go with him this weekend or this week or whatever? Okay. Aw, that's sweet. Oh, she didn't go, huh? So I take it his boat floated, or his baroo, or barnack, or yak, or whatever it's called. All right, you got a question mark. What's the question for? Oh, I hate this stupid delay. Am I still gone? Hello? Hey, Melissa. Well, my little thingy didn't do this, so refresh, RJ, refresh. When do you want me to do one? I can't do one tonight, baby. All right, good night, Brian. You take care, honey. Sweet dreams to you. Hey, Aaron. There ain't really much to see in my house, Melissa. It's old and falling apart. But if you want to see it, darling, if you want to see the Abbey, I'll share the Abbey with you. There's the Abbey. Who's a fast typer? But hubby wasn't wanting me to do a house tour until he got it, till he got it the way he wanted it. If I have to wait on him, I'm never going to have a house tour. Oh, well, honey, I worked for a lawyer for a while, so thank you. Yeah, this is the cat that hated me. She'd come near me, she'd knock my glasses across the room. This cat absolutely hated me, and my son dumped her on me, and I thought, oh Lord, he got dumped a cat on me that's gonna kill me. But now she thinks I'm all that in a bag of chips simply because I buy her the expensive cat food. What do you want, Yabs? But she's part bobcat. Show 'em your nub. Don't get on my computer. Show 'em your nub. See, she's part bobcat. Oh, okay. Well, I'll do what I can for you, sweetheart. I won't be able to do my whole house, but I'll sure try. I only have one cat. I had Sheba, but when my son dumped this one off on me, she was so mean. And my husband said you can only have one cat. Well, I knew nobody was going to take this mean thing because she'd hurt somebody. So I gave my sweet cat away to a little girl, and I kept the mean one. And now the mean one's sweet. But she's a totally different cat compared to what she was. But she's fat. She don't know how to kill a mouse. Oh, did you? Yeah, I've been to John's house. Yeah, I've been to John's house. He's a mess. But I'm going to tell you what, he's the same as he is on the videos as he is in person. He's him. And that's what he said about me. He said, "You're the same." I said, "Well, I don't know how to be anybody but myself." I said, "I ain't that good of an actor." I will try to get you a home tour up in maybe a week or two because I'm doing collaborations right now, babe. But I promise I'll get you a home tour up. You have a great night, Melissa. Oh, he's very nice. He's very nice. Mary's really nice. His kids are real nice. Aunt Ro, you have a good night, honey. I can't believe I remembered your name. But I got tickled at pork chop. I took her some donuts out there and I turned it to where the wasn't really wasn't paying much of attention. No, I don't know Story, sweetheart. I've watched her channel, but I don't know her personally, sweetie. But I took some donuts out there. You know, that has the they had the maple glaze and the chocolate glaze on top, and I turned it to where the glaze was on the very top, like we would eat it. And that glaze stuck to the top of Pork Chop's mouth. Oh my gosh! You want to talk about hilarious? I wish I would have had my camera going at that time. I darn near rolled. And if I'd have rolled, I'd have just kept rolling downhill because he lives on a hill that's like this. But I know Lady B. Lady B is my best friend. Oh wow, that's going to be a lot of difference for her. But I know it shocked me when her and Mr. Hilder split up. But I liked her, but I just couldn't get. I don't want to talk bad about nobody. But the bra and panty thing kind of got to me a little. You know what I'm saying? I'm very modest, and I don't want to see a woman walking around in her drawers and bra. So I had to quit watching. I just couldn't take it no more. But I liked what she did. Dang, she has cancer? That poor girl, she had the back wreck, had all that trouble, and now she has cancer. I'll put her in my prayers. I tell you what, that cancer's. I better not get started on cancer. I know they have cures for it. It's a money thing. So is she still doing nursing? Am I back on the YouTubes? Because I said a wordy dirt. Oh, wow. He's a blacksmith. Oh, is it YouTube? Because I noticed it went like this and come back, and I said a wordy dirt. So I might get kicked off of YouTube's because I said a wordy dirt. Now, see, I love. Does he do a lot of blacksmith stuff on the tube? I love to watch blacksmiths. I wish I knew how to do it. But I would love to know how to blacksmith. Except for in the summertime. Wintertime, I can handle it. Summertime, whew, I don't think I can handle the heat. Oh, get this. Night before last, I was sitting here and all of a sudden my inbox lit up. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, well, what in the world is that? So I go over to my inbox, and a place where I had bought one of my tripods sent me a message saying that they have a new tripod that's a selfie stick and wanted to know if I would be interested in trying it and reviewing it for free. I've never been hit up like that, except for makeup. I don't wear a lot of makeup. But anyway, I said, well, sure. I got it today. So we'll be seeing how that sucker works tomorrow. But it's not like a regular I'll show it to you. It's not like a regular tripod. Look how tiny those legs are. And it collapses. Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, I know what it's supposed to do. And that goes now stinking on it no how. Oh, that's why. I was goofy. It goes that way. To use for a selfie stick. But I'm using the little attachment that goes on the top for my camera tonight. I love the little attachment that goes on top. Send me your address, Amber. I will send you my other tripod. Because right now I'm really liking this one. It may take me a few weeks to get it to you. But my email address is in my About section. My email address is on my About section. Or you can email me at bittyboo44@gmail.com. I tell you what, we'll do it this way. But I'll send you my other tripod. Are you wanting a short tripod or a tall tripod? Or does it matter? Uh-oh. I think I got a dog wanting in. Come on, bro. You better left my coats alone. We'll fight if you hurt them. You heard me. It don't matter. All right, well, I'll send you a tripod, darling. Is it mainly for cooking videos or to go on a countertop, to go on a table? What are you really needing it for? Or to go on the floor? But yeah, it shocked me. Now this one on Amazon, it's a UB. I just had that little piece of paper. I miss my mind more than anything. Oh, and it has a remote. for when you're doing your selfies or whatever. You can turn your camera off. It's like a U-Breezy or something like that. Yes, she did. She's wanting to do a video for you. She got it today, darling. She was all excited. She goes, Mama, she sent me the expensive stuff. But I told her we'd do it live tomorrow night and you'd probably show up. So she's wanting to tell you thank you very much. And you know what her first word out of her mouth was? Mama, how did she know I love the Aurora Borealis? I said, I don't know. She said, these are my favorite colors. Uh, she goes, how did she? She goes, Mama, she sent me Too-Faced. I said, yeah, she did. She goes, she sent me a Kat Von D pouch and Too-Faced. I said, yeah. I'm her mom. Well, I adopted her when she was 4 days old. She's actually my great niece. Oh, Senia sent Katie Bug some makeup. And she come back down here because I told her, I said, Kate, I said, you didn't open up your package from Senia. She's, she goes, Senia, and I said, yeah. She goes, which one is she? She's not the sleepy girl, right? I said, no, that's Jessica. I said, Senia's the one that you like that goes, hi. She goes, oh, I like her. She says, Mama, I've got to thank her. I said, well, we'll do it live when you come home. And I said, you can thank her. She said, okay. She went to take care of her papa. Her papa fell, which is actually my sister's husband. He fell Wednesday on a cement, you know those urn pots that you plant flowers and stuff in? He tripped and he fell on one of those and broke his hip. So he had thinking on you, you stupid YouTube, leave me alone. So, blame YouTube keeps going out on me. So she wanted to go show Papa and show her grandma the stuff you sent her and take care of Papa. And she said she'd be home tomorrow to do a video with me. Yeah, he'll be down for a while. Where it happened, when he fell, it snapped that ball completely off. And the ball of his leg or hip fell out and was sticking out the side of his butt right there. Oh, she was excited. She was like a kid in a candy store. Hey, Bella. Your outdoor was beautiful, darling. I love your wreath. Well, it wasn't very big, babe. I can go back over it. The first things I showed was these. I'm going to attempt to make bird feeders out of them. Well, hi, Judy. I don't remember if I said hi to you earlier, baby. But you know, he walked in the house after that and told my sister that he fell and hurt himself. Well, she just thought he was BSing. And then after they ate breakfast, she told him, she said, well, because he was limping and hobbling around, she said, let me see. And he pulled his shorts to where she could see. And that ball of the hip joint was down at his butt. She told him, she said, "O-S-H-I-T, Perry, we got to get to the hospital." He said, "Is it that bad?" She goes, "Oh, it's broke." Anyway, I got me some salt and pepper grinders. Oh, good, I did. Oh, I bet you were. Oh, I was too old for Teddy Ruxpin, but I thought they were cute. And for the open collaboration, I just got me a few because I don't have any matching plates. And I'm not going to go all out and buy a bunch of stuff, so I just bought a service for two. They're white with the gold. And I got these. They're the white with the gold. Here's the little cups. I think they're kind of classic. So maybe I won't get bored with them. Oh, I'm sure I'll be on. Set them there. But these are what I fell in love with, Miss Bella. Look at these. And again, I just got a service for two. And then I found. All right, Erin, you take care, honey. You have a good night, okay? Hey, Tommy. I'm showing my goodies. And look at these salt and pepper shakers. They're metal. They're heavy. They're weight. They've got three uses, Miss Bella. Not only are these salt and pepper shakers, but they're weights. And if somebody gets out of line, they're head wompers. Three uses. Three in one. I don't know. Well, they're kind of tarnishing, so they may be. I'm too blind to see. It looks like the name is Sheffield. Does that ring a bell to y'all, other than the nanny? I can't read it. uh, so Sheffield, is that good? Is it bad? Is it? Oh, it says silver plate. So they are silver plated. I thought they were. But other than that, do y'all remember anything else I got? Oh, yeah, hold on. I found these little things too. I thought they were cute. They would go real cute with that. I thought they'd go real cute with this. They use them to make swords. Well, I'm telling you, Frank, these would be good self-defense because they're heavy. You could knock a noggin with one of those. Talk about a brass knuckle. But that's all I got in my haul, honey. My salt and pepper shakers. It's 2 dogs, and my other sets are birds. I have I don't know if I showed them the other day or not. Did I show y'all a Goodwill haul the other night? Oh wow. Uh-oh. I don't remember if I showed you these the other night or not. But this whole you didn't see it show and tell, please? Well, this whole little deal right here was normally $10. I got it for 5. But there's the salt and pepper shaker to that. 3 little condiment deals. Only one had the spoon. But they had their lids, so that excited me. And of course, the little tray. Um, I don't remember. Oh, I got those. I had ordered these through Facebook Marketplace. They have the little um, windmills and things on them for $15. And the lady mailed them out to me. She sent me my money back because she said that she didn't realize it, but one of them had a chip on the bottom of it, right there. And she said she doesn't sell anything unless it's in mint condition. So she sent me my money back and told me she hoped I enjoyed them. These are Blue Delft, or Delft Blue, or Delft Blue, made in Holland. But she said she wouldn't sell nothing unless it was in pristine condition, and she wasn't just gonna throw them away. So she sent me my money back. And I'll show you what she sent to my daughter Amanda. But for my daughter that has cancer, she sent her this and told me and sent her a card and told her that she would be thinking about her and keeping her in her prayers, and that God would keep her in his hands. And I got this for $3. And it's more the Delft. Oh, no. I got it for $1. Okay, that's even better. And then I got her yeah, it is a cute angel. That was really sweet what she did. I mean, she sent me back more than I sent her. I told her, I said, no, I got to send you money back. She said, no, you don't. I said, you sent too much. She said, so? I said, no, honey. I said, I got to send you your money back. I said, at least let me pay you something for those. I said, they're in good shape. She said, no, I don't sell them unless they're in pristine condition. I was like, she has a plate that she wanted to sell me that hangs on the wall, but I couldn't afford it. It was $70. I just told her I just could not afford that. I said, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I just can't afford that right now. So, but she said she gets stuff in all the time that she would be watching. And Janny, not sure when it's going to be here, she sent me she's sending me salt and pepper shakers that are little pigs that are the blue Delft. But this right here is what started my blue fetish. Yeah, I guess so, Bella. I guess that's right. So then I made this plate. And I made this plate. Yep, it's a rooster cockadoodle. Yes, Jenny is a sweetheart. But she had me bawling when she told me on one of her videos that those were when she did her farmhouse haul, because I had commented on them when she did the thrift store tour. I had commented on those little pigs about how cute they were. They were a plate like, what did I do with it? Oh shit. And I made them look like that. I'm gonna do them on one of my live streams one night. Good night, Frank. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. I guess you could say I decorated the plate, but you can eat off of it. I used, well, I printed my roosters. Yeah, with decoupage, but I used the dishwasher safe decoupage. I printed out my rooster and put my rooster on. Then I took one of these things like you get at Dollar Tree and decoupaged it on. So it ended up like that with the rooster in the center. Then I found this fabric. Decoupaged it on to where it would turn out to be that. use the dishwasher safe. It's in the blue container. It's Mod Podge, but it's in the blue container. Because I couldn't afford rooster plates. Oh yes, you are that creative. I've seen stuff you do, girl. Don't you tell me you're not that creative. I tell you what, I think YouTube hates me tonight. It's craziness. Well, the reason I thought of plates is because I could not afford what I wanted. I wanted some of those rabbit plates like y'all got, but I also wanted rooster plates to match my decor. And when I seen the prices of them, I was like, no. Not when I can make them for a fraction of the cost. So, well, that's like our Dollar Tree. Our Dollar Tree don't have crap. I had to get this plate, and it's dinged up and beat up, but I figured it would work for demonstration purposes. I had to get it from Goodwill, because our Dollar Tree don't carry them. And those plates up there, I had to go. I was going to. Yeah, they're drunk again. The buggers. I was having to go pick up my goats, and I stopped at Henrietta on my way to pick up Pandora and her babies, and their Dollar Tree had them. Pretty good. Oh my gosh. Chipper, you know what that reminds me of? When we were little kids, like in kindergarten, this is how our teachers trusted us. It's not like the kids nowadays. We actually got to use hot stuff. The teacher we had to buy a special crayons or a box of crayons just for a special purpose. And we had to take and sharpen them. And we'd bust up the crayons. You know, after you sharpen, you have all those little ringlets off of it. And you busted up the crayons. And you had your crayons colors in piles. Then you took a sheet of paper with something printed on it. You laid wax paper over the top of the sheet of paper. Then you put your crayon chips where you wanted them on that wax paper. Then you would take another piece of wax paper, put over the top of that. Then you would take a hot iron and iron it out, and you had your design. We got to use hot irons when we were kids. We wasn't like the kids nowadays. So we got to make our mothers placemats for Christmas. My placemats finally fell apart about 4 years ago. Mama threw them away. But yeah, mine finally fell apart about 4 years ago. I'm not saying how old they were. But I made them in kindergarten. I lost my lighter. Kitty, kitty, did you steal my lighter? Oh, I know it. Well, the thing of it is, kids are so. I don't want to sound mean. I'm gonna put it to you that in some way kids are more mature nowadays than we were, but on the wrong stuff. You know what I mean? Where back when we were kids, we had common sense. Common sense is lost today. Kids today have technical smarts, but they have no common sense. I have to say, though, I met a kid today. He's 18 years old. Sweet, sweet boy. He had a sense of humor like I have. Because I told him, I said, I have the weirdest sense of humor. And he laughed. Because he had the same kind of sense of humor I had. And he said, I'm not like most of the kids nowadays. I said, no, baby, you're not. Honey, it's not just kids. I have a son that is 31 years old. Him and his, ex-wife now, but even when they were married, they could not hold a conversation. They sit there and text each other. They might be sitting on the couch beside each other. They wouldn't speak to each other. They sit there and text to each other. That's some messed up crap. That's like my son. I finally broke him from sending me text messages. I told him, I said, I have a phone for a reason. It's to hear your voice. If you can't talk to me, don't bother talking. I said, don't send me a text. You call me and you talk to me. I said, because I'm not going to reply to a text. So now he calls me and talks to me. But he'd send me a message and say, what are you doing? And I wouldn't answer. So finally, after about 20 times, and he's seen I read it. So after about 20 times, him sending me a message saying, what are you doing? He finally decided I might ought to call. He said, how come you didn't answer my text message? I said, I told you I don't text. I understand where you're coming from. Back and it goes off. Figure that crap out. But I don't understand it. Communication nowadays is totally lost. It's like the only time they have, well, how do I put it to you without being nasty? It's like the only time people actually have anything to do with each other is when they're knocking uglies. And they may be texting then, I don't know. Oh, yes, yes. The only way I will text is if I'm at a doctor's office or something because I don't want to be rude and be talking on the phone. But people, I mean, I don't understand it. I have an 18-year-old. We adopted him when he was 6 years old. He is 18 now. That boy has no motivation for nothing. When I say somebody's too blame lazy to holler suey if the hogs is eating them, that's what I'm talking about. And I know you understand that term, Bella, if you're from Louisiana. Uh, but it's, they just have no motivation. Honey, he ain't even motivated enough to get his blame driver's license. When I was 15 and a half, man, I got to that DMV to where I could get that permit. Then, my 16th birthday, baby, I was down there getting my license. He has no ambition. Oh my gosh. Bella, darling, we have got to keep my son and your daughter apart simply because of the fact they wouldn't be motivated enough to take care of their child. We'd end up having to babysit all the time. But he's wanting something though. Because for 3 days he come home and started mowing the yard. Don't know what he's wanting. He's wanting something. But why it took him 3 days with a riding mower, I don't understand. But hey, at least he tried. He finally got done. And I gotta let Rocky in. Oh. But tell her if she wants to clean another kitchen, she can come clean mine. It needs it badly. Like I said, I hate doing dishes. I would rather scrub toilets all day in high heel shoes as do dishes. Oh, that reminds me, Bill, I did get something else today. Nobody else has got to see it. I went to a consignment shop today. They're brand new, still had the tags on them. Gave $3 a pair. I got those. See? Got the tags. And I got those. These are navy. Exactly, Amber. Exactly. Yes, I got red shoes and I got navy blue shoes. I thought they were cute. I gave $3 a pair for them. Amber, was that you that sent me a deal on Facebook, darling? If it is, I'll accept it when I get off of here. Okay. I'll accept it when I get off here, babe. They took everything that would teach a kid how to be halfway self reliant out of school. And kept stupid crap. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Only your rocket scientists use algebra and calculus, stuff like that. 9 times out of 10, most kids are going to have to go into a vocational school to become a construction worker, architect, something, or welder, something in that nature. But no, instead of giving them the basics of what they're really going to need, a fashion class. You know, back in the day, Bella, we had fashion class in school too. It was called home ec, where you made your own clothes. Exactly, they need a workshop. Oh, I had home ec too. That's the only reason I know how to set a formal dinner table. Well, honey, I can tell you what to learn, but it ain't. How do I? What it teaches them is they think they have to have the best of everything. That generic isn't good enough. And it teaches them to be a snob. That's what it teaches them. It teaches them that a blame label is more important than covering your ass. I, that wasn't nice of me. I'm sorry. But that's what it teaches them. It doesn't actually teach them anything. Well, Amber, back in our day, honey, we didn't get to take a baby. We had to take care of an egg. See, that's what it teaches them, Bella. Hey, Mama. Or Sandra. But it teaches them how to be snobby little prudes. Thank God. My girls are t-shirts and blue jean girls, except for Kate. For the longest time, she wouldn't do nothing but wear dresses. Honey, my clothes come from Goodwill. And if are you moving? Are you coming home? I mean, are you coming back to the States? Because you know you get closer to me, I'm coming to see you, girl. But you're moving to the country? Is that what you were excited about? Or are you trying to come home next year? Well, my clothes generally are hand me downs, garage sales, thrift stores, and if I can get them cheap enough, Amazon. And I have bought good cheap clothes from Rosegal. Or I get them at a consignment shop. Like I got the shoes. But look at that. They still got that little tag on the bottom. They've never been worn. I'm going to be comfortable this year. Thank you. Now, I did, however, when I lost a lot of the weight, what's a consignment shop? It's a resale shop where people take their clothes that they don't wear or shoes that they've bought and put in the closet and never wore to a store and just sell them trying to get a little bit of money off of them. Um, Now, I did, however, go to Cato and get me some clothes. Well, happy birthday. I'm 52. Well, I'm 50 also. Oh, we have them. We have quite a few of them in McAllister. Thank goodness. But they also sell home decor and stuff like that. Our consignment shops. Oh, I love the clearance section at Cato. And that factory connection. I get clothes from Factory Connection too on clearance. I'll try if it's not raining tomorrow when I do. Well, what am I talking about? If it's not raining tomorrow, when I do a live tomorrow night, I'll wear one of my new outfits. Hope no men come in here, cause I'm a little It's got spaghetti straps. And I'm very, how do I put it? Very modest. I don't like men seeing my skin. I don't mind a woman seeing my skin because it's just another woman. But I have a problem with other men seeing my skin other than my husband. I'm very I'm very awkward, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, but I'll have to show you my sandals I bought when I bought that outfit, Bella. I don't normally wear high heels. They were so flippin' cute. I had to have them. So anyway, I'll put it on, but I'll probably wear a shrug or something over it in case men come in. And when it's just us girls, I'll show y'all. Oh, I know I'm so weird. I hope it looks cute. I'll actually try to put on some more paint. I may even try. Oh, I don't mind men coming to the channel. Oh, Amber. Oh, sweetheart, that's a good one. I don't mind men coming to my channel. It's just if they come to my channel, I want to be covered because I'm very modest. That's like Chipper and Frank. They're the sweetest guys. There's another guy named Harry Cleese. Very sweet. Um, Tim is very sweet. But, oh, well, they got, don't guess I could call them my guys, but the guys that come in here, the guys that was talking earlier, they're very faith oriented. Oh, I know. They're just, they're probably kids, Bella. It's probably not real men, it's probably kids. But the gentlemen that come in here are very faith oriented, very, um, well, I'll tell you where I met those guys, Bella, that come in here and talk to me. I go to Bible study on Tuesdays with Wes S. And I met them in Bible study. I think they come in here just to make sure no other guys come in here and cause me problems. because they will stick around a long time to make sure that nobody comes in here causing me any problems. They're very protective of me. I don't really know why, but they are. They just, especially Frank, he's very, very nice. Night, Mama. Oh, well, he's just blocking. Just blocking. But any of them that come in there causing you headaches, babe, just block them. I mean, their one view ain't going to be worth the headache. You know what I'm saying? But most of the guys that come to my life, let's see, there's David. Burton. Bless his heart, his mind, or my mind just went blank. There's David Burton, Zach Austin, Wes S., Chipper, and Frank. They're very protective of me. And Wes S. is the one I go to his Bible studies. But that's how I met them. You have a blessed night, sweetheart. I'm glad you came in. But I know I've been doing a lot of lives and not so many videos. But the reason I've been doing the lives is I'm trying to get my watch minutes up. That way I can help Amanda with her issue. Yeah. Oh my God. Get this, y'all. Bella, you are going to laugh your rear off. Amber, you are too. I was in Arlene's chat one day, talking to Arlene. This guy comes in, says hello. Well, I'm nice, you know, that because Arlene has guys in her chat. Hey, Cindy. And I say hello. So this guy just keeps talking to me, keeps talking. And I'm trying to talk to other people too. Then finally, you know what he asked me? He asked me if I would be his mama. I said, I don't even know you. And as soon as he asked me to be his mama, and I said, son, I don't even know you. People went to blocking him like crazy. It was so weird. I was like, oh my Lord. Yeah, he asked me to be his mama. I'm like, I have 7 kids. I don't need no more. Oh, now I got John in here. Hey, John. Now, see, like if I'd have known John was coming in, if I'd have had on that one outfit that I was telling y'all about, first thing I would have done was put my shrug back on. Uh, but who in their right mind asked a total stranger Will you be my mommy? Excuse me, how old are you? I'm 24. No. It was just, oh. He goes, but you're really nice. I said, well, yeah, but I've got, I said, I have two biological and I adopt five. And he goes, well, see, that means you're a nice person. Can you adopt me? No. People are out there. Well, I have YouTube sisters and things like that, but I have people that I consider family, like y'all. Betty, which is my best friend, I met her through YouTube. She's more like my sister, but I'm like, people just, I don't know. I don't know. I have met wonderful people on here, and I have met some wackadoodles. But usually, if they end up showing me that they're a wackadoodle, they get blocked. I mean, come on, if they're stranger than me, they're pretty freaking strange. Oh, that'll work, Amber. But yeah, if anybody's stranger than me, they're pretty strange. Oh, I have too. I've met wonderful people. Absolutely wonderful people. And then I've met some that are, amen, Cindy. Amen. Oh, how long have we been on, y'all? Oh my gosh, almost 2.5 hours. Are y'all tired? Or do y'all want to keep talking? Poor Bella, it's already 2:03 there. Do you have to work tomorrow? Oh, that answered the question. Bella's off to bed. You have some good dreams, honey. You're gonna have to tell me about that week, girl. Was it clients that did it to you, or was it coworkers? Oh my gosh. Uh oh. have men sending me crap all the time. Finally, I had to put on my Skype and everything. If you don't know me or I don't know you, don't bother because I'll block you. I think what it is they see this woman, this old woman. They think, oh well, she's kind of pitiful looking, so she must be hard up. So they start hitting on you or on me, and I'm like, oh honey, no, I'm happily married. Block. I mean, when I put on my war paint, I clean up okay. Well, honey, I can tell you why. You're a beautiful young woman. They see me, they see an old ugly woman, and they think I'm hard up. That's the difference, sweetheart. Well, I'm telling you, that's what it is. But I think what it is they. No, you're not old, darling. You are not old. I am older than you. But they, or they'll go through there and if they see pictures of a woman and a man, it's a challenge to them to try to take the woman from the man. Honey, I'm quite a bit older than you. That's me. Really? Yeah, I'm 50 years old. I'll be 51 this year. Because there ain't no way you're over 30. Well, there ain't no way you're over 35. I'll be 51 in November. Oh, Bella, there's no way, darling. You look way young. No. Well, you look a lot younger. You look a lot younger. I've been tempted because my husband's aggravating me over my gray. You do. You look a lot younger. But my husband, look at all that gray. You see all that gray? My husband's been aggravating me. I'm a 68 baby. My husband has been aggravating me over my gray. I am so tempted to dye my hair. You'll never guess what color I'm going to dye it if I dye it. Well, Bella might. Bella might guess it because she knows me pretty good. No, no blonde. I've been blonde. I am thinking about sherry red, which would make it a very dark auburn. And go up to him and say, hey, you like me now? Oh, I'm seriously thinking about it. Uh, I may do it. I may do it on live one night. I may go to town tomorrow, go to Sally's Beauty Supply, get me the stuff, do it on live during the day while he's at work. No, he don't have a channel. He just likes to aggravate me, John, when I get on lives. I think I'm going to. Should I do it on a live? I mean, I can't take y'all to the shower with me when I go to wash it out, but y'all would give me somebody to talk to. Oh, don't do it on live? Now, see, Bella said don't do it live. Just show up with red hair and see if y'all notice. I love you too. Oh, honey, I wouldn't put nobody through that. You would have to poke out your eyeballs. Well, I may do it. I may surprise y'all. Do it and then see if any of the guys notice. Well, I had my hair growed out, but I kind of have an issue. When my shingles break out, they break out on my head and the pain is so intense with as thick as my hair is, it makes me pass out. Because last year, um, so last year? Yes, it was last year. My hair was down to here. And I had pneumonia. The shingles broke out. I was sitting in the chair, like I am now, talking to Rick. And I told him, I said, my head, I said, we got to do something. I said, it feels like there's just sharp knives stabbing me in the brain. And he goes, what's going on? I said, I don't know. And he goes, well, are you all right? I said, I don't know. And then the next thing I know, he's screaming at me. I mean, literally screaming at the top of his lungs for me to get up. And when I finally wake up, I'm pissed because this man is screaming at me in a tone that I did not understand what had happened. I couldn't figure out how I was on the floor. I had a big goose egg on my head because I had a chest right here for, I made a bench seat out of. I had a chest there. And I fell out of the chair. When I fell, my head hit that chest. And I had already passed out on him twice the day before. But I was running 104-degree temps. And I told him, I said, we got to do something. We got to do something. After that, I went in there because I was so upset that he was screaming at me. I couldn't figure out why he was screaming at me. He was screaming at me because he was scared. He didn't know if I was dead or alive. I went in there and I got the clippers. And I took the clippers. I had a number 4 guard. And you know how short a 4 guard is. I handed him the clippers. I said, you do it or I'll do it. And he goes, what, babe? I said, get this hair off of me. I said, I'm burning up. I said, I feel like I got daggers going into my brain. I said, Rick, I can't take this. I was crying. That poor man cried because he had to give me a burr. But once that hair got off my head, my fever started going down because my hair, if you look, my hair is really thick. My fever started going down. I quit passing out. And the shingles cleared up. So I'm afraid to let my hair grow out again because I'm afraid those shingles will come back. But yeah, that was kind of scary. Oh, honey, I was crying. I needed that hair off my head. I didn't care how short it was. I needed those, where those sores were from where the shingles broke out, to be able to get air and heal. I didn't care if I was bald. I told him I could buy a damn wig. And that was my exact words. I can wear a wig. Oh, no, 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 honey. Don't be sorry. I love long hair. As a matter of fact, if you see my picture, my profile picture here, it is of my long hair. And that was what my hair looked like last year. That was right before I cut my hair off. But oh my gosh. Now I want my hair to grow. I want my hair back. But there's a part of me that's kind of scared, because what makes me scared. Oh, it's hot. Especially if you've got thick hair. But when I put my hair up in a ponytail, that when my hair was long and I put my hair in a ponytail, the ponytail was that big around. It was bigger than a $50. Oh, thick hair is horrible. People go, oh, I'd give anything for your thick hair. No, you wouldn't. Because thick hair is the devil. I got the Indian hair. That may be the only thing about me that looks Indian is my hair. But oh, I have some of the thickest hair. Oh no. I bet that was awful. Yes, I have the chalk time. You've got 5 strands. You're so. I have to say today, when you was doing your live and you kept doing that because that hair was on your eyelashes, I was like, Bella, reach up, get the hair out of your face, darling. Get the hair out of your face. I wanted to reach here and move the hair off your face. Uh, I thought, Lord, that hair's going to poke her eye out. Well, 4 of them was trying to poke you in the eyeball today. But if I could have just reached through the computer. Uh-oh. Well, I'm Cherokee and Choctaw, darling. Plus, I have German, Irish, Scottish, and something else in me. But yeah, if I could have reached through there and just wipe that hair out of your face, I was like, oh my goodness, that's gonna drive me nuts. I was like, Bella, reach up there, pull the hair out of your face, baby. Pull the hair out of your face. You're Hans 57. I'm a mutt. I'm a mutt. Oh, these glasses. Oh, they're filthy. YouTube, stop that mess. Well, you can tell your mom. Dana was asking the same question. She wanted to just reach through there and say, "Baby, delicate hair out of your face, baby." I was thinking, give me some scissors. I'm going to cut them bangs. Oh. Oh. Now, does your mom still live in Louisiana? Or your parents? I tell you what, I got tickled at my daddy today. She didn't like your hair. I think your hair is pretty. Oh my goodness. Did you get a high and tight, John? I got tickled at my dad today. My daddy, he don't say breathe. Normal people say breathe. My daddy says breathe. He breathes. He don't breathe. He breathes. Anyway, he's been having trouble breathing. So I sent my nebulizer and stuff over there. Well, he didn't like the face mask that my nebulizer had on it. He was griping. So I went today and I got him a new face mask for him to be able to breathe. And I took it over there and got everything set up for him. And he goes, "Oh, sister," he says, "I like this." He said, "I'll be able to breathe now." Thank you. And that's like my mama. When she had to have her pacemaker in, she didn't call it a pacemaker. She called it a peacemaker. I said, "Mama, it's a pacemaker." She says, "But I said a peacemaker." I said, "No, you're saying peacemaker, Mama." She said, "It is a peacemaker. It's making peace with my heart." What is it, Yabby? Well, my son, he was in the military. And every time I turn around, he wants me to give him a high and tight. What is it, Yabby? Yabby kitty. Yabby. Don't get on the computer, Yabby. Yes, she does. She's probably wanting another deal. I buy her the Iams. That stuff is. That cat eats better than I do. I buy her the Iams that's. Well, crap. Let me grab one. You can wait a minute. I buy her these. These little things are not cheap. She eats 3 of these packages a day. I spend over $90 a month on freaking cat food. She eats better than I do. Night, Bella. Love you, girl. Well, I'm afraid if it's catnip, it'll be like the wacky tobacco on her and make her want to eat. She already eats me out of house and home. All right, what do you want to know about Yahshua and his commandments? How you doing, Ben? Yeah, we can't let the kitty partake in the catnip. She already eats me out of house and home. Yes. I'm very good, hon. There's my chipper. I didn't know you were still here. I talked about you. Yes, I know what the Torah is. Ask Chipper. He'll tell you. I know what the Torah is. Chipper, you might want to stay with me a little longer. Did you hear me talking about you earlier, Chipper? Yes, sir. We have to keep it. The time is short. Today we have Shabbat. Amber, the Torah is the books of the Bible, darling. It's the Bible. And when he speaks of Yahshua, he's talking about God. God is Yahshua. Jesus is Yeshua. Yes, Yahshua is God. Jesus is Yeshua. I don't know a lot about the Torah. I do know quite a bit about the Bible, but I'm learning the Torah. I am not a perfect follower, but I do try. Yes, I do smoke. I can't pronounce that name, Ben. The great I am, yes. Well, that's nice to know, Ben. But yeah, I know I'm trying to learn the Torah. There's a lot I need to learn. Well, that's true, but smoking will still kill me. See, Chipper, I mentioned you earlier. I thought you had left me, honey. Hey, Robert and Cindy. When did you sneak in? How are you doing, hon? Well, see, no, I wasn't trying to shake you. If you listened, I told them you kind of take care of me. You don't let bad things happen to me. You're just like my bodyguard. Yes, Robert snuck in the back door. He just popped up. Need Wes here. He can explain a lot more to me. Flogging for hire. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I have been on here, oh my gosh, almost 3 hours. That's a long time. Okay, who has good videos? Wes? Flogging is like beating someone up. Running a special three free through April. I don't know that parable. You'll have to explain that one to me, Ben. Parable of the Vineyard is the name of the channel. That's what roosters do, is flog. So I think Chipper's saying he's our little Benny rooster. Oh, okay. So parable of the vineyard. Let me write it down. Cat, you want my pencil? Crud. Kitty, did you hide my pencil? You're gonna have to give me a minute to find my purse, Ben. Oh, there it is. Ow. Stinking on it, something got me. Give me my paper, Kitty. All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Ben and Chipper. I love learning about the Lord. I love Bible studies. Ooh. Well, I can't stay on much longer. He's been calling us for a while. Some of us just don't listen too good. I mean, he's already showing signs of the seals being broken, and all right, good night. There's 7 seals. One is where the rivers turn red with blood, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I can't remember all the seals. I bet Ben could tell you what the seals are. I can't remember them all. But there's 7 seals. Once all the seals are broken, that is when we start going through the Shoot, what is it called, Ben? The 7 years of something. I believe we're close too, Robert. Very close. It's so close, it's not funny. Sorry, I keep, what are you calling it? Buffering. Yeah. The 7 years of tribulation. That's right. It's going to drive me crazy. It keeps buffering. Am I buffering on y'all's end? Because mine keeps spinning. Yeah. The seals has been breaking for a while. That's like, there's a reason. There's a reason Trump got office. This is honestly Christianity's last hope to stand up and put a stop to a bunch of stuff. If Christianity does not stand up and put a stop to the stuff that's being done, I mean, come on. They're righting wrongs. In the Bible, it says good will be known as evil, evil will be known as good. One of the evil things that they've already showed us that's supposed to be good is full-term abortions. Come on, that's murder. It's wrong, but yet they're proclaiming it's good. So, if Trump gets elected again, this is going to be the last, he will be the last 4 years hope of Christianity. If he gets reelected again, this will be the only time Christians will, if they don't get their crap together and stand up and fight for God and let it be known we're not going to take this anymore and fight for Yahshua. Oh no, I think he's got to flee. I got to give him a bath. But if we don't stand up and start fighting for Yahshua and start doing things right by God, the liberals will have what they want in if Trump doesn't win. If Trump wins, we're only safe for 4 more years. You know what I'm saying? God has these reasons for doing things. maybe we'll get the extended 4 years to try to right the wrongs that's going on. But if we don't get those wrongs right, I mean, we're in for it. But if Christianity doesn't stand up and start fighting for God, we're going to lose it all. Trump has won a who, hun. He's trying to fight for Christians to a certain extent. I ain't praising him by no means. But we're going to have to fight for God. That's all there is to it. Exactly. Well, he may not be, but at least he is trying to help Christianity to a certain point. He's telling Christians to wake up. But this is the thing, we've stood by and let people do what they've done to us. We've let them take it all away. Willingly. And the worst thing that breaks my heart God sent his son to die for us. We did not deserve it. And we sit there and let them take stuff away. Not only did we spit in Christ's face, when we did that, we spit in God's face. Honestly, God should have just gave up on us because we're not worth it. But what bothers me, I'm sorry, y'all. He sent his son to die for us. And we pretty much turned our back on him. I do my best to keep his commandments, man. I really do. I'm not perfect. I screw up and I screw up every day. But God knows I love Him. I love Him with all my heart. And I know it's in God's will that this is how things are supposed to play out. And I know He has it written that this is how things are supposed to play out. But I don't want it to play out that way. And I know I'm nothing. I just want people to get their heads out of their romps and do what's right. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stand over. I don't want to blow my nose on camera, so please excuse me. I'm going to go in yonder. Now what to do with my glasses? I can't see a thing without them. Oh, you crazy cat. Well, Robert, I know what you're going through, babe. I do. I pray for my husband every night because he's a non believer. but it's still, well, I'm going to tell you part of what I've had to listen to, because I believe that I'm weak-minded, because I believe that a weak-minded person has to have something to believe in. Well, if that's the case, I'll be weak-minded. I'm glad to be weak-minded. No, I figure I'm pretty strong-minded, because even with somebody telling me I'm weak-minded, that I'm weak, that I have to have something to believe in, I haven't broke to that way. So the way I see it, I must not be too blame weak-minded, because if I was, I'd start thinking the way he thinks. That's right. He most certainly is, Ben. Yep. You're right, Ben. I appreciate that, Amber. Ben, do you have a channel, honey? Oh, I'm already subscribed to Ben. Hey, Lynn. How you doing, hon? What are you doing up so late? Well, I appreciate it, hon. So is everything going well for you? I've been praying for your situation. Has it gotten better? Good. No work for the rest of the week. Wow. Are you on spring break or what? That's awesome, Ben. Hopefully one day I'll get there. Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing, Lynn? So what do you use, Robert? Because I'm seriously thinking solar, but I also want um, a wind turbine. Well, that's good if you can rest your feet. Because here in Oklahoma, we don't always have. I have goats and chickens. Ah, you use electricity. Oh my goodness, 20 cats? I have one cat. That cat hated me. Every time she seen me, she'd try to slap my glasses off my face. But she likes me now. She's a little bit spoiled. She's part bobcat. Yeah, I didn't have much, Raven. I mean, I really didn't have much. But I did talk about the collaboration. Um, if you want to join in on the collaboration, don't go spend a lot of money. I'm using the paper plates on most of mine. I have one cat. She's part bobcat, so she makes up for about 10 cats. So Ben, what do you use? Are you solar? I want solar and a wind turbine. Oh, okay. Well, You're invited if you want to, okay? It's open invite. If you decide, well, hey, I want to do this. Where are you, Robert? Ouch. Yeah, it's the 7-day one. North Texas. Oh, well, you're way, way, way away from me. 1200 what? Are you 48 volt? Oh, well, then you're not that far away from me, then, Robert. If you're just south of Fort Worth, because Fort Worth is just 4 hours. So when I go to install solar, can I call you? Because I honestly don't know what I'll be doing. Send you a message, say, hey, Robert, I need help. We're in a world of Sparta. Well, you just let me know how much you need to do it. And when I get all the stuff, I'll let you know. I've only got 2 panels right now. I'm having to buy a panel at a time. Uh, okay. But oh, I'd love to get off grid. I'm so tired of giving the electric people my money. Like I said, I also want to do a wind turbine too, though, because oh, in Greece. Oh, wow. Because well, heck, here in Oklahoma, most of the time we're cloudy. Well, I don't want to be hooked up to the electric pole. I don't want my power going back to them. I want my power for me. Well, I remember watching the movies that Sparta, but I thought maybe it was another. I knew it was in Greece, but I thought maybe you was talking about us. Well, what time is it? Yep, this is Sparta. Hey, Dick Cat or Dirt Cat, whatever, something cat. I'm having in one eye and don't see good out of the other. Oh, do they? Hurricane wind power. Are their turbines very expensive? It's not so much that the turbines and all are expensive, but those batteries. Oh my goodness gracious, those batteries. Well, welcome, Derp. It's 2:17 a.m. here. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Oh, that's cool. So, Robert, what made you not want to be on solar, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. Yeah, it's 2:18 here, and I'm getting a little tired. Cost. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Stay away from Missouri wind and solar. Okay. Yep, I priced what I needed supposedly from Missouri wind and solar, and they wanted over 10,000, almost $15,000 for everything. And I was like, I can't afford that. But I do know, since I've had the heart attacks and the stroke, I can't get too hot. If I get too hot, then that's going to send me into one of my spells. So I have to have air conditioning. Now, heat with wood. Oh my goodness. There ain't no way I could afford 30,000. Yep. Always stay cool and stay safe. Okay. Pip inverter. Okay. I'll send you my number on it may not be tonight. It may be tomorrow if I don't forget. You want to call who? Me? Or Robert? Or not? Or Amber and John? Robert, are you on Facebook? All right, on Facebook. I'm Dana Brown in Oklahoma. Okay, let me write that down. All right, I got it wrote down. I'm not trying to be nosy, Amber, about what did y'all's run? Who's prepared? I'm 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 so confused. I like guns too. My grandson calls me a pistol packing nana. Oh, I had to dig my pen out a while ago out of my purse. Then I had to fight my cat over my paper. That is awesome. Shalom, Ben. Have a blessed night, hon, and thank you so much for coming in. I really appreciate it. And how many watts is y'all's, Amber? $4,500 total. How big of a house do y'all run on that? Cat finally passed out. If you live in a cloudy, well, most of the time we're fairly sunny, but we do have our cloudy times. Oh, well, I don't know how to figure out how much my load would be. So do you use, okay, what is an average load? Oh my gosh, I can't read it. I may have to get with you tomorrow on it, Robert, because I'm sure getting sleepy. I've been on here almost 4 hours now. Now, do y'all use a central heat and air, or do y'all use window units? What do you use, John? The 110 units? Because we run 5 110 units. Well, I'm going to need something to make me beautiful. It's going to take a lot more than rest. Well, see, my central went out, and I couldn't afford the new indoor unit. So I have to use window units. I'm wanting to put a 220 in the living room. I think a 220 would take care of the living room, dining room, and kitchen easy. And then just put the 110s. Well, thank you, Amber. And put the 110s in the bedrooms. Oh, they are new. We got them last year. Oh, shoot. Oh, cool.
eyeballs itching.
Well, boys and girls, I thank y'all for being with me. I might have to get some sleep. So, well, I love y'all. Y'all remember the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever forget it. I gotta get some sleep, y'all. Night.